All right, so we're at GeoBusiness 2023 in London at the Excel. I've been joined by Neil Pollack, Director of 360 Group. Thanks for joining us, Neil.
Absolute pleasure.
So, Neil, what have you thought so far of the show?
Fantastic. Another great show. We try to be here every year. Great to meet up with colleagues, new and old, and make some new contacts, and just try to help us grow the business.
For sure. Anything interesting so far?
Apart from obviously the Navis stand, some great stuff. Been looking at the automated stuff. That's obviously a big interest for everybody. We're heavily into drone surveys as well, so we've seen some really nice stuff over there. So it's a great show.
Cool. So a little birdie told me that you guys are actually the first company in the UK to purchase the Navis VLX3.
That's correct.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? Kind of why you took that decision, why you chose that over VLX2?
So we've had our eyes on the Navis solutions for some time.
Yeah.
We're a massive user of the Ivion software already. I think we're about 8 terabytes of data in there already for various clients, which is fantastic. Great. Big clients have been really receptive to that. We've had our eye on the hardware for some time. We think the Gen 3 has just got that little bit of an edge on the two.
Sure.
Point density, the quality of the cameras and everything. We just really think it's something that's going to slot really well into our business now.
For sure. I mean, just kind of looking at the two side by side, we still see a massive value in the VLX2. But with that system, you're capturing 600,000 points per second, whereas VLX3, we're getting over 2.5 million points per second. So just in terms of point density at range as well is a massive difference.
Absolutely.
So we're really happy with the way that both systems are performing for their use cases. But talking about use cases, what are you doing?
To go on to your point, we see the VLX, the Gen 3 coming a lot closer to the point density that we get with our terrestrial systems. And I think, again, that was another reason that we've gone forward with the purchase. Use cases, we're a multidiscipline survey company. We cover a lot of bases. From my standpoint, I cover a lot of the MBS side of things. So measured buildings, floor plans. It's an absolute given this system's going to help us out and going to make us more efficient, speed us up on that front. The range and the point density, we think for external work, even down to the topo, that's something that we maybe wouldn't have done with the Gen 2, but potentially, but with the Gen 3, we think that's going to be an absolute given. So we're excited about that. Yeah.
In terms of topo, any kind of automated solutions that you guys are using?
So not really at the moment. So with this, I think from an automation point of view, it's the processing side of things. The fact that it's kind of taken care of by your software, that's a huge bonus for us. Huge bonus for us.
For sure. I think that's a big thing for me, kind of going out mapping the whole day and knowing that overnight your data is going to be processed. You wake up, you're ready to harvest that data and move forward.
Absolutely.
Definitely a unique selling point.
Massive efficiency boost.
Yeah, for sure. In terms of hybrid workflows, so you guys are scanning with a couple of terrestrial systems as well.
Indeed,
Can you tell me more about that?
So we're massively into laser scanning. Historically, we always have been. My background has been in laser scanning for the last 10, 15 years, both as a user and a seller. I've been obviously worked in the SLAM industry as well. From a hybrid point of view, we use systems from various different manufacturers. There's a personal preference kind of element to that, but we like to cover all bases.
Sure.
Again, with this system and knowing the fact that we've used Ivion for as long as we have, we're bringing in terrestrial data already. And to be able to supplement that with what we're going to get from the VLX3, some of the great stuff you showed me today with bringing data, kind of utilities data as well.
For sure.
Massive possibilities. And it's exciting.
For sure. So actually adding metadata to these points of interest, being able to manage a facility in the digital world, I think is an absolute game changer.
Absolutely. I think, we know that the data is kind of dumb in itself. And the more that you can add into it, the more intelligent you can make the data.
Exactly.
The better it is for us, the better it is for the client. And I think can't really overestimate how well this has been accepted by our client base.
Brilliant.
The Ivion system takes something which is, hugely complicated to a non-surveyor or non-laser scan user, and it presents it in a format which is just so accessible. You've got that kind of Google Street View element internally and externally. We have a particular client at the moment that is absolutely loving this because we're giving them photographic information.
Yeah.
They can deal
Sure.
with that immediately.
Sure.
Their mind
Yeah.
can deal with it immediately.
Yeah.
But it's underlying that is the laser scan data.
Yep,
So they can
sure.
take measurements on the fly,
Yep.
they can tag, and they know that they're doing that on a very accurate data set.
Sure. Yeah, so really just making point cloud data, which historically has been difficult to process, difficult to manage, and also difficult to view,
Yeah.
kind of making that available to the masses.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a real goal at Navis. It's something that we're really pushing is a point cloud shouldn't be difficult to navigate around. It should be just a simple kind of, anyone can do it. It's like playing a game.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
yeah. Well, Neil, thank you so much for joining us.
No problem.
And yeah, thanks for doing the interview with us.
Great.
Really great to see you.
All right. Cheers.